morning.
And thank you for indulging me. I'm Martha Richards from Holderness, one of the Grafton County Commissioners, and I think I probably speak for the majority of my constituents in the 17 towns that I cover. For the record, I want to state that both Commissioner Ray Burton and I support Senate Bill 99. Moratorium, a quick definition, states it as a formally agreed period during which an activity is halted or planned activity is postponed. Clearly, as compared to what some are saying, this bill is not in any way designed to permanently stop any and all energy projects forever. It is being crafted to give the overburdened, overwhelmed, understaffed, and underfinanced Site Evaluation Committee time to appropriately review the plethora of energy applications it is receiving. Applications for energy projects that aren't needed to keep the lights on in our state. Chairman Burak and other members and staff of the New Hampshire SEC have concerns about reviewing these applications, and we and thousands of others living along the right-of-ways and ridge lines primed for wind turbine development are already under siege with ruined views and tumbling real estate values. We are facing a dire future if these projects are green-lighted without adequate time, personnel, funding, and scientific study. This moratorium would allow everyone to sit back, catch their breath, organize a plan, set up independent engineers, biologists, land experts, all of whom have no ties to the energy companies looking to confiscate our lands for their use without any fair compensation for our losses. These projects will affect all of New Hampshire in one way or another and in due time. The ISO New England maps of New Hampshire look like a plate of spaghetti with crisscrossing lines and clusters of hundreds of dots indicating wind towers. New Hampshire needs a comprehensive energy policy, and passing Senate Bill 99 will allow this to be accomplished without outside or corporate or foreign pressure. In my area, for example, our viewshed region includes wind turbines, 60-foot wooden poles carrying their power down a major highway, a new huge substation on a main road for we wonder how many wind turbines, and we are facing the potential for 2.5 miles of possible 90 to 135-foot Tinker Toy towers of 1970s vintage going down our right-of-way. All of this has happened in less than 2 years and within 6 miles of the center of New Hampshire. Our realtors tell us that sales are completely halted when a buyer hears even a whiff of the idea that large power lines or wind turbines could be built nearby. Young families want to move away from these proposed projects for health and safety reasons, but the possibility of a sale of their property is dead in the water. Putting a temporary hold on the acceptance of any SEC applications or the issuance of any new approvals would allow for the thorough study of health issues like shadow flicker from the wind blades or the effects from the electromagnetic fields of high-tension power lines, the decimation of our ridge lines for towers, the real estate impact, the ruination of many nearby water sources, the tax impact on towns and individuals, how to figure the decommissioning costs. This is a huge issue for these little towns. In 15, 20, 40 years with binding legal documents, let alone the acceptable idea of burying these power lines as other states are mandating. Our towns are run by well-meaning citizens who are being blindsided by these slick, high-powered corporations. Our town folks need training on how to plan for well-regulated and safe growth. All issues that during a breathing period, a moratorium could be studied appropriately as New Hampshire grapples with our future power needs. I urge you to vote yes on Senate Bill 99 to allow the SEC to do its job efficiently, legally, independently, to avoid uncertainty and costly litigation, and to be funded appropriately to carry out its many duties in a logical and orderly fashion. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony. And John Weaver, you are next. Thank you, Martha.